So apparently, you can now get over 8% per annum using VersaSafe. I know that they've been good for a while now, but in today's video, I'll be talking through VersaSafe, how their quests work, and then we'll figure out whether they're actually the best money market fund product in Malaysia today. Let's get to it. Versa has been around the Malaysian market for a while now, and they have three main products, being VersaSafe, VersaInvest, and Versa Retirement, which is their PRS product. VersaInvest is where you can invest your money in a variety of different portfolios, depending on what you want. So there is Versa Dividend Plus for you dividend lovers, there is Versa Global I for those of you guys who want a bit more diversification, and then there's Versa Gold if that's pretty much all you want to invest in. Recently, they've also added Versa India and Versa China, which are pretty interesting if you are bullish on those countries. But anyway, I would say that any money that you put into Versa Invest should be money that you don't need for the long term, money that you want to grow over the long run. On the other hand, VersaSafe is their money market fund product where you can expect safe, stable returns. So this is where you should put your money if you're someone who is more risk averse, or let's say this is money that you need in the short term. So let's say maybe in the next 1 year or so. So they have a conventional option with a base return of 3.71% in April. To me, that is extremely good. I think that is one of the highest in the market so far. But in March, they also had a base return of 3.79%. So it's not just a one-off thing. Then they also have Versa Cash I, which is their Sharia compliant option. So this one, the returns are slightly lower in April at 3.44%, but honestly, it's still really good when you compare to the other options in the market. So now, let's talk about Versa Quest, which is something that they recently launched in, I think, January of this year. So this is their way to encourage good financial habits amongst their users, and they also add a gamified twist to it. But anytime, you can just head on over to your Versa app and look at all the available quests that's currently running. So if you complete these quests, then you will get a reward. Typically, it will be a boost in your Versa Safe returns. I knew about this for a while now, but I never really took the time to dig into it. But I checked my Versa Quest tab and somehow I have over 12 ringgit in bonus returns. I don't know what quests I completed in the past, but hey, I'm not gonna complain, right? But now that I know that Versa Quest can give us huge returns, I gotta take it seriously. And this is how we can get up to 8% per annum returns on our Versa Safe. Right now on the app, there are two main quests that are ongoing, so let's go through it. The first one is called the Welcome Quest, and this is primarily for new users. So those of you guys who don't have a Versa account yet. By the way, if you guys wanna sign up for Versa, just look for it on the App Store or Google Play Store and use my code VERSATMF when you sign up. So you can get an extra 10 ringgit once you deposit 100 ringgit. Anyway, to complete this quest is extremely straightforward. Just sign up for Versa, make sure you use my code, please, and then deposit 1,000 ringgit into any Versa fund and maintain this balance throughout the campaign period. The reward for completing this quest is an extra 3% per annum in either your Versa Cash or Versa Cash I for the month of June. The cap for you to get this return is 30,000 ringgit in accumulated cash in, so that is quite a lot, but the last day for you guys to complete this quest is the 31st of May 2025. So make sure you guys sign up quick, because from my experience, it takes about 5 business days for you to get your account approved. Now, before any of you existing Versa users complain about, hey, I thought this video was for everyone, don't worry, there is another quest for existing users like myself, and it's called the Fresh Funds Quest. This is pretty straightforward as well. It's very easy to do and it's actually pretty similar. So you just gotta deposit 1,000 ringgit in fresh funds and you can put it into any Versa fund. And the reward for it is an extra 2% per annum returns on your Versa Safe until the end of June 2025. Note that this is fresh funds only. So you can't withdraw 5,000 ringgit from Versa today and then deposit it back tomorrow and then expect the returns. It has to be new money. So the baseline that they use is as of the 30th of April 2025. So any additional funds that you put in after that date will be eligible for this quest. If you're not quite sure how this works, if you're a bit confused still, then don't worry, it's super easy to just check this in the quest tab of your app. So I've already deposited 20,100 ringgit into Versa Cash. You can see it right here and it shows. So I'm just looking forward to my returns now. So if we assume that the base returns for Versa Cash will still remain at 3.7% moving forward, hopefully that's the case. To me, this is already really good. We'll get that and then we'll get the additional 2% per annum from the Fresh Funds Quest, which means for the next 2 months, we'll be getting 5.7%, which is amazing. And then if you're a new user, you also get the previous Welcome Quest, so that's another extra 3% for June, meaning your total will now be 8.7%. That is definitely the highest in the market right now. Now I know that some of you guys might be thinking, hey, this is just a promo, this is a short-term thing, it's not like I can use this forever. And you're right, that is true, it is just a temporary thing until the end of June 2025. But ever since they've launched their Quest product, every time I go to the Versa app, every time I scroll through it and look what's available, I notice that there's always a new quest that pops up after one ends. So it does seem like we will be getting more opportunities to get these sort of booster rewards. Also, because I deposited 20,000 ringgit to complete the Fresh Funds quest, I realized that I'm also eligible for another one, which is a 10k lucky draw quest. So I think I'm due to win one of these lucky draws. I've done so many already, I haven't won anything yet, so I think this is it. You guys don't even have to bother trying. I'm definitely gonna win, I hope. Anyway, I've used Versa for a while now, and there are a few reasons that I like using it. For one, everything is just fully digital, right? I think this is what most of us, or at least younger people these days, expect in our financial apps. Yes, I know I'm signing up for a bank, or yes, I know I'm signing up for an investment product like this, but I don't want to go fill up a physical form. I don't want to go to a physical branch. I want to do everything online, and Versa does provide that as well. And then the fees are also pretty good considering we are investing into unit trusts. So for those of you guys who have experience with UTs, you'll know that sometimes we have to pay a sales fee. Here it is 0%. In fact, we don't have to pay any fees at all for making transactions. The only fee that we will be paying to Versa is the standard management fee. And this is the norm in the industry. Even if we were to invest in an ETF directly ourselves, we still have to pay a management fee. So I guess, yeah, we can't really complain. This is pretty much acceptable. On Versa Safe, I've also covered the returns part. And like I said, they are pretty good, one of the highest in the markets right now. But another thing that I really like is that the withdrawal times are extremely quick. So for Versa Cash, you will get your money in your bank account 1 business day after you submit your withdrawal, as long as you do it before 3 p.m. So that's a cutoff time. And then for Versa Cash I, it's even better. If you submit your withdrawal request before 10 a.m., you will get your cash in the same day. Assuming it's a business day, of course. They're not going to work on weekends or public holidays, right? Gotta be a bit more realistic. But if it's a working day, submit it before 10 a.m., the money will be in your bank account in the same day itself. I've also talked about Versa Invest in another video before. I do think it's quite interesting. They do have a lot of really cool options, I would say. So if you guys want to check out my video talking about Versa Invest, you can check it out right here. So that's my thoughts on Versa Cash right now. I definitely do think they are one of the best money market fund products in Malaysia. I will be putting more of my short-term savings into this. But yeah, if you guys want to sign up, don't forget to use my code VERSATMF so you can get 10 ringgit once you deposit 100 ringgit. But I guess with all the quests ongoing right now, don't do 100 ringgit deposit lah. May as well just go for 1,000 ringgit and just complete those quests, get those booster rewards. Thanks for watching this video to the end, guys. Give me a huge thumbs up if you enjoyed it and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. See you guys in the next one. Peace out.